What's up, guys? It's Acid, and today I'm excited to bring a new Venthyr Outlaw Rogue build revolving around Dreadblades and High Haste. I'm gonna make it very quick. Originally, I got this idea actually from a sub, recently subbed, named Dev Ang. So thank you, Dev Ang, for bringing that up to me. It's an awesome build. I never thought of it when I made my last video. I just knew Flagellation was going to be a buff. I didn't realize how crazy it was going to be with Dreadblades in that window. So thank you for bringing it up. So it's going to possibly be the new Outlaw meta. So let's just jump into it. These are my stats. I mean, they changed around a bit. Usually I want more crit, more verse on the original build, not as much haste, or only about 15% haste you'll usually cap at because of alacrity beforehand. I usually don't want no mastery. Now, this changes around a bit just with this build and with flagellation. You're going to want about 24% haste because you're sacrificing your alacrity. So you want to make up for it in stats. Critical strike. I did sacrifice a bit. I wish I was a bit higher. That's okay. Mastery is okay to have a bit more of with this build. You're going to be attacking more with haste. So mastery is probably going to be the best way. I mean, not the best way. It's going to be okay to have, but not. It's not going to be the best stat. It's just going to be okay. Versus still probably going to be better than mastery, but just because you have mastery and crit does not mean this build's bad. Usually you don't want any mastery. It's okay to have some now. Do the high haste, you're going to be using more main gouges, and that's just awesome. And I'm still running celerity. I would use definitely shadows. I didn't change it around. I kept with celerity. But I will be testing definitely shadows. I believe they never buffed it. I believe they were going to, but they never did. Anyways, you want to go to talents. This is quick draw, acrobatic strikes, deeper stratagem, cheap death, prey on the weak, Dreadblades, blade rush. If you want to see me talk about any of the other talents and what they're good at for Venthyr, I do have other videos on that. Today I'm just talking about Dreadblades build and how it's possibly going to be the new meta. What's really nice about this build is it has the same cooldown as it does with flagellation. As you can see, it does 1.5 minute, 1.5 minute right here. Flagellation's damage was increased for each attack, and the haste is only 1%. Is 1%, not only. It's twice the amount for each combo point spent, but you have less time to do it. So when Devang brought it to my attention with possibly getting as many combo points within that period, Dreadblades was probably the best idea, since you can now get straight up 30% haste every time combining flagellation with Dreadblades. What that does is reduces all your other cooldowns with vanish and adrenaline rush. You're able to double vanish right at the start of combat before you even pop flagellation and Dreadblades, and then you pop flagellation Dreadblades, get over with that, and then after flagellation's over, you'll be able to pop vanish again because you just got about 30 to 40 seconds off of your cooldown on your vanish. So it's crazy because you can get 2 vanishes within about 15 seconds, giving you more chances for rolls. And your adrenaline rush will also be way off cooldown. Also, probably like close to maybe about 33% halfway. And when all this actually falls off with a flagellation, you'll still have adrenaline rush and already have half its cooldown down after using adrenaline rush. So in a way, this is a very fast build. You do have to use high haste. You are sacrificing alacrity, which is one of the best. It is the best on this row. But with this build, and specifically being Venthyr, this is the best way to go. I feel like my DPS did go up a lot testing this build. About just for a 5-man cleave, went up about 2,000 damage from about 9.7k to about 11.7, so around that area. I did test it multiple times today, and it seems to be very consistent as long as you are using flagellation and then Dreadblades while with the Adrenaline Rush. With this build, Adrenaline Rush you don't have to use with flagellation or Dreadblades because it comes up so quick within like 45 seconds that it's okay to use your Adrenaline Rush and not save it. So just always use your flagellation with Dreadblades. They have the same cooldown. That's how you're supposed to be doing it. I'm going to be jumping into how to actually do this. You're going to go into a slice and dice. Roll the bones. Ambush instantly to a vanish. back into an ambush, slice and dice. That way you get possibly that chance of getting the buff right here. And then if it's a 5-man cleave, that's when you want a Blade Flurry. And then you want a Flagellation into Dreadblades with Adrenaline Rush combined with the Flagellation. That makes sense. So I'm going to wait a few seconds actually. Again, right as you use Dreadblades and you use Ambush and all that and get your Slice and Dice up, after using Flagellation and Dreadblades, you want to do Between the Eyes and do as many dispatches instead of strike. Don't touch anything else. You can Blade Rush if it is a 5-man cleave before any of this, but I'm not going to show you now. So you're going to go into this, do this, 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 do this, and let's see, it's 5-man cleave, so do this. Mess it up a bit, but you get the idea. Even messed it up a bit, and look, I'm still got 30, and I even messed it up. So if it gives you the idea, you now have a lot of haste. You're proccing a lot of main gouges. As you can see, my DPS is just, it's gonna stay there. Actually, you might think it might drop. Oh, after this, it's gonna drop a lot. My adrenaline rush is coming up soon already. You know, it just barely fall off. It's already halfway off cooldown. You know, you're going to get these back up very, very quick. Look, I already got my vanish. That's going to get you a new roll. You know, you're going to re-roll or whatever into a vanish. And I already have my adrenaline rush having almost about a minute and 20-second cooldown after that. And with spending combo points after that, with having the high haste without alacrity, you're going to be able to get an adrenaline rush about 40 seconds, usually average, after using adrenaline rush. So it's very, very fast. That's pretty much my video for the day. I just pretty much go over this build. Just subscribe, like, do whatever. You know, if you think I'm, you know, made a good video, like the video. I don't, you know, I do care. I like to see people's opinions, comments. If you didn't like the build or you found a downside to it, please let me know. And, you know, I'll mention it later on in a video and possibly change the build if you found a downside. But for now, that's pretty much it. I do stream on Twitch daily. And I can put that down in the comments below. I do raid, play Valheim, play whatever I want, really. But most of the time, it's WoW. If you like the video, like I said, like, subscribe, and please test out this build. I want to see your guys' reactions, comments about it, and see if you like it yourself. If you do have enough haste right now, as you can see on mine, I did switch out haste. Try to hit that mark of 25%, and 24 seems to be working. These are about similar stats that you want. Bit different, fine, but that's the video for today. So test it out. Tell me what you think. Peace out.